Hi, how are you? Look at this. This is the club for this month. I hope you love it. We are going to play with it today. And let's talk about the promos for the month, okay, while we craft this club project. So if you don't know what club is, I'll tell you all about it. So club is a subscription box. I'm sure, I hope, that you guys know what a subscription box is. Basically, every single month you sign up for it and you automatically get whatever the subscription box offers, okay? So with Club Couture, you get an exclusive transfer that you can only get if you're a designer or a club member. You cannot just buy this on my website. You also, as a club member, you get 3 paste packets, okay? And every single month, those colors are chosen specifically for that transfer. So this month, it's this Explore transfer. It's got all the different landmarks on it. And I love this one because you can do so much with it. Okay, I already have so many ideas. My mouse isn't working. I cannot scroll down for some reason. But we're going to get through this together. Here we go. All right. Hi, Joni. Hey, Lisa. Welcome. Hi, Denise. Hey, Alma. Hi, Tammy and Patsy. Hi, Sue. I'm doing great. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, so the colors this month, you can barely see that, are Dune, Eucalyptus, and Shimmer Copper, okay? And hopefully you can see this. I have this kind of wintry scene here with some mountains with snow and some trees and a couple words. And we're gonna use the club transfer with this and the rustic round, which you can get in my shop. Anyways, the club is a monthly subscription program, and you get the exclusive transfer that retires. It goes away entirely. You cannot buy it after it's gone, okay? After the month is over. So you can sign up for it all month long, all the way through the last day. But after that, it's completely, entirely gone. So say bye to it, okay? If you love it, you got to grab it because it won't be here anymore, okay? As a club member, you also get all kinds of cool stuff from Chalk, okay? Every single month, pretty much, they do an awesome promotion just for club members, okay? A lot of months, it'll be like, I don't know, free stuff added onto your order. Like last month was Creative Kickstart month, and so club members would get that additional transfer entirely free whenever they place their $75 order. That whenever you are a regular customer, you just get the Creative Kickstart bundle, and club members got that extra transfer. Every single month it's different stuff, right? So it's $21.99 plus tax, and that's US, okay? It's a slightly different price for Canada, which I unfortunately am not sure exactly what that is. It's a couple dollars more per month. The shipping on your club is always free, okay? And now, starting next month, club members will get a cutout for free with their transfer. Hi, Mary. Hi, Shirley. Hey, Sue. I think I might have already said hi to you, Sue, but I'll say it again. So starting next month, club members and designers will start getting a cutout with the club transfer, okay? And they said it won't always be a cutout, but they're starting with a cutout, so that's cool. That goes with the transfer, okay? So that's pretty awesome. Plus, they also started this month, they started a promotion for people that have been a club member or designer for longer than a year, for at least a year. On your anniversary month, you will get a free small squeegee that is the color of the year. So this year, the color of the year is like that Barbie pink. And so the squeegee is Barbie pink color. Okay, hi Karen, welcome. Hi Steph, how are you? So they're actually mailing all of those out this month. Okay, so designers that place an order this month will get theirs if they've been with us for more than a year. So I will get one. And then club members that have been with us more than a year will get theirs this month as well. Okay, super fun, exciting stuff. Okay, and that does not add any additional cost to your club or your designer fees. So that's awesome. Isn't that great? I love it. And plus the add-on for the club that's entirely free. It's amazing. I think it's going to be really cool. So anyways, that all starts, the cutouts will start next month. But this month, there's some great things going on for club. Okay, so they're saying it's $21.99 to sign up, right? But if you have been a club member prior, okay, you can come and sign back up for club for only $10, okay, this month. So you should check that out. You can comment the word July on this post to find out all the details on club and on if you want to sign up as a designer, all that stuff. So speaking of that, y'all, there's a new designer kit that's available. It's $99 plus tax and shipping, okay? And it comes with new transfers from the launch, okay? Which aren't even available yet, by the way, to regular people. The only way you can get it is, there's a couple ways, or one way as a designer to have gotten it, okay? But customers can't even order yet. Now, if you decide that you want to pre-order, you're welcome to order with me, and I will place your order and mail it to you as soon as it comes in so that you can get ahead of the line, okay? So you can message me with your requests for your order if you want to do that. If you've looked at that lookbook or the product guide and you find something that you want and you want it early, send me over a message and I will send you an invoice and get that stuff ordered for you, and then I will mail it directly to you. Hey Linz, how are you? I can't believe you're on here with your million children. Oh, my friend Lindsay has 4 kids. She's pregnant with another, and holy cow, it is stressful to me. My no child having self over here with a dog that's insane. I don't know how she survives her day, but she's amazing, so I'm not surprised actually. All right, so I did just paint the mountain with dune. Now we're gonna use the rustic round, so hopefully you know what the rustic round is right here. So all of this is gonna go on that board, okay? I don't wanna paint the background of it either, I don't think. I'm gonna leave it. All right, and I'm flipping this around, I'm flipping stuff over, that's cool, whatever. So anywho, you can comment the word July to get all the details on, you can get these cutouts from me, okay? Now there's 2 different sets so far that I have for club released, and I have more coming up this month, so hang out with me. If you're not yet in my cutout group, whenever you comment the word July, you will get the link to that as well. Go and join my cutout group because that's where I post all of my cutouts that I have. My website's over there. And you can shop anytime, okay? Plus, you'll see stuff as soon as I get it. Hi, Joanne. How are you, love? Welcome. All right, trying to turn this around so that I can... We're going to do the word explore. So this is the part of the club transfer that we're going to use. We're going to do that in Dune 2. And I don't know if I'm going to need a second coat yet. I might. I may not, though. I kind of like this, like... I don't know, this whole vibe feels like a park ranger vibe of this whole project. I love it. It's great. Hi, Vera. I know, this one is going to be so much fun. It actually reminds me of my friend Lindsay's kids. I don't know why, because they're not like that outdoorsy or anything, but I don't know, I feel like they would like it. Like her boys would. This would be something that would go with their personalities. All right. So, and y'all, speaking of my friend Lindsay, okay, so let me just tell you the drama between us. So we've been best friends for a long time, really long time. We've known each other. I've been there to support her emotionally, physically. And so all I ask is that you name a child after me. Well, she's had 2 girls. Nope, not gonna name any of them after you. It's fine, whatever. And then she has 2 boys, and I'm like, well, my shot's gone. Okay, time is up. It's not gonna happen for me. It's fine. I'll never have my namesake out there. Whatever. Then she gets pregnant again. To my surprise. I mean, I shouldn't have been surprised. So then she has another child, and she says, "Hey, Pam, this is your chance. if it's a girl, it's going to be named after you. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm so excited, right? It's a boy. Yeah, and it's her last kid. So I'm like, cool. I see how much I mean to you. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm really not, though. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to use this tiny little shred of a makeup sponge to paint this. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is going to be so Ranger vibes here, I'm telling you. Anyway, we're still best friends. That has not destroyed our friendship yet. Maybe one day it might. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kidding. It would never, but my feelings are a little hurt. It's okay. So, yeah, today was a long day, y'all. I woke up this morning extremely sore. Thank God my shoulder is finally not hurting anymore. It was hurting all day long. I swear, it felt like I had fallen on my shoulder. I don't know if I tweaked it maybe when I was like trying to catch myself and grab the door or what. I seriously hurt myself though. And my back has an enormous bruise on it. It's just gotten bigger overnight. Hi, Mom. So yeah, I'm healing. I'm thankful I didn't break a bone, okay? I am grateful for that because, oh my gosh. Chris would have had to pick me up off the floor, y'all, and I am way too big for him to be trying to pick me up, all right? It is not a thing that probably could happen around here. Have to get a crane to lift me out of this house. Anyway, I love this project. I think it's going to be super cute. We also have, so if you are a returning club member and you decide that you want to come back this month, it's only $10, okay? But that's this month's promo. So if you don't get it now, it'll go back to $21.99 next month. So you can comment the word July, get all the details, get the link for these cutouts, and check out the regular club cutouts. So there's 2 sets, again, that I posted and on my website, and you can check both of those out. Get you some, okay? All you need is either a 16-inch round, which I can also cut for you if you like, or you can go to my website and get yourself a rustic round, which y'all, I love these rounds. They're so good. As you can see, I use them constantly. Okay, they're my favorite. Oh my gosh, yes. Shimmer frost tips, yes. I love that idea. Even the mountains, you could paint them white and add a little bit of shimmer frost. Oh my gosh, I love that idea. And I bet you, I haven't tried it, I don't think, but I bet you that the shimmer frost paints really nicely, y'all. I have found lately that the shimmers are like getting thick, okay? Where they're not like completely paintable, not all of them anyways, but some of them are thick enough to be a really nice paint. Okay, so try that, all right? Just give it a go and see what you think about it. But yeah, shimmer frost on these trees, yes ma'am, I agree. Anyway, so yeah, we do have a launch coming up on the 11th of July. Everything will be available to customers. Again, you can pre-order with me if you like. Go to my VIP and check out that the product list. Make your list and send it over to me. He could drag me. Oh my gosh. Yikes. I hope he won't. I pray that he won't. But you know, one of my biggest fears, I'm gonna go and share this with y'all because why not? TMI, right? I've always had a fear of falling in the shower, okay? Because I've always had body image issues, I guess. I don't know if that's what it is or what, but always had those. So, you know, that is one of my worst fears, falling and hurting myself while I'm in the shower and having to have like the fire department or one of my loved ones find me that way and help me stark naked. Oops, this one goes up here. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I can't just be me. That is a true fear. But I mean, seriously, every time I've ever slipped in the shower, it's like my life flashes before my eyes, and I don't see my life. I just see the paramedics or like the hot firemen finding me that way. Like, you know, I mean, it's bad enough that my significant other sees me that way, but oh no, pass. Please, not total strangers, okay? Please. Anyway, let me show you this, and then we're gonna use this transfer on here, and I don't need a second coat. I'm really pleased with this. Okay, so there is our round. Look how cute that is. I'm loving this. So I'm gonna just move that up just a little bit so that I can make room. I have a little bit of glue here. Oh my gosh. Horrible. Yeah, I absolutely do not come rescue me if you're a hot fireman, okay? Just be like, I don't know, ugly or whatever. And please, just don't. Anyways, regardless of your hotness as a fireman. I don't need that kind of stress in my life, okay? Honestly, especially after falling in the shower and probably breaking at least a bone. I don't know. I'm shocked that I didn't seriously injure myself. Hi, Gwen! The other night when I fell, because seriously. Y'all, it was pretty comical though. And I mean, I was sitting there like in pain, and Chris, poor baby, he's so sweet. The look on his face was pure horror. Just like, oh my gosh. And he comes over to try and help me, and I'm like, absolutely don't touch me. Please don't touch me. I'm scared that something's broken, and I don't need you to like hurt me. I'm afraid. Thank God he did help me clean up that coffee and get up off the floor. I am fuzzing this transfer, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to wax or not. I think I'm going to wax. So anyway, yeah, that's my thing. We also we still have the same Make Your Own Waves Try Me kit. It's like 20% off on my website, okay? You can go buy. It's the Surface, the Transfer, and I think 2 paste packets. And it's like 20% off retail pricing, and that's what it's listed for. There's no code needed, no specials, nothing like that. It's a pretty great deal, okay? But anyway, I mean, club is awesome. I love it. I love my club members. I do give my club members a discount on the club colors every single month. So in my VIP group, I post the paste, and if there are ink colors that go with, like, that are, you know, if there's, like this month, they have all 3 colors in ink as well. So all of them are at a humongous discount, y'all. Like, I can't even make money on them because it's a huge discount. Hi, Marie. How are you? Thank you for joining me. So yeah, I do that for my club members, because I love my club members and I want to do something for them. Plus I have the club cutouts every month. I try to do different projects with the clubs so that you can get ideas for it. Because I know it's hard to come up with, like, what am I going to do with that? But I've seen some amazing art, done with these club transfers and things that I would have never ever thought of myself. So thank you to all of the other designers and creators out there who make stuff that is inspiring, because I go and I watch and I look around to try and come up with my own ideas, basically stealing other people's ideas, but you know, still there's so many creative things out there that you can do that you won't even think of on your own. I promise you, you won't. So try to bring that to you. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad everything is good. Happy to have you on today. All right. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I forgot how much I love Shimmer Copper, but it is so pretty and sparkly. It is just, I love it. I love it. I can't help it. Hi, Tristan. How are you, my friends? Wow, you've been on a lot. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. All right, now, there are 2 little words at the bottom. It says, explore your world. And I went ahead and cut those out. If I can just line this baby up I would be really good and in really good shape. All right, again with the shimmer copper. I love this color. And this palette seriously is so good. All three of these are some of my favorites, and they just, that whole park ranger vibe, you know, I'm telling you, they're killing it with that. It's perfect for this transfer. Okay, so there's the word your. I know it's kind of hard to see. I don't know why my camera is so bright. I haven't been able to figure it out. I know, I love it. Oh, thank you, Tristan. I just love you. You're precious. All right. Okay, here we go. So, I do the second word. Now it says explore your world. And I think that's so cool. I love traveling, y'all, all over. I've never been to Europe, though. I really want to go. I need to go. I've been, like, to the Caribbean, to Mexico. I haven't been farther than that, really. Well, I take it back. We went to the Dominican Republic. So, basically been to Haiti and Cuba, pretty much. But never farther than that. That's the farthest I've ever gone. I've never been to Canada yet. But I do have, my company has a presence in Canada, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to go there with work, which should be cool. I love traveling for work because it's free. That's the main the main reason. But I also get to do things that I wouldn't normally get to do. And I meet all sorts of people, y'all. I really do. I love traveling. It is a lot of fun. And speaking of that, I'm probably going to have to go to, I think I'm going to go to Cincinnati next week for work. I booked a plane ticket today. And so I will be bringing you all with me, because you know I don't want to go alone. And we'll be doing lives from a hotel room for a couple of days. Ooh, a river cruise. Oh my gosh, I would love that. So you're going to have to tell me all about it and share some photos with me, because I have a friend that did one on the French Riviera. I don't know where y'all are going, but her and her husband went, y'all. And oh my gosh. Which she told me, you and Chris can come too if you want to. I feel ridiculous even repeating this, because it was ridiculous. The moment I heard it, I thought, ha, right. Okay, I'll just get right on that. She said, it's only $13,000. I'm like, okay, yeah, pass. Unfortunately, that is not my income bracket. I wish. Maybe soon, though. Who knows? Ooh, that sounds amazing, Joanne. I love that so much for you. Okay, so we're using this, Eileen's glue. I love this stuff. And I love that it doesn't set, like, right immediately. Gives you just a few seconds to really get in the groove there of where you're going to place your stuff. And just want to make sure that you get all the little parts. Okay, now I'm not going on each little individual tree branch or anything like that, but I am going up each tree to make sure, and kind of crisscrossing each of them a little bit, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just like that, okay? And then be gentle with this too, because this is kind of fragile, okay? Ooh, an Alaskan cruise. See, that sounds also amazing. Love that. Yeah, I've never been on a cruise either. Haven't done a lot of things in my life. Okay, I've done like other interesting things. I've lived in different states, which is pretty much the wildest thing I've done. Moved away multiple times and lived in different places. Always came back for family though. Seriously, my mom calls me home, and not even purposely either. She does not say you have to come home, but just missing her, it's gonna make me cry. Yeah, see, that would be fine. I would love it. I would totally be okay with that. I mean, I know I sound like a spoiled brat, y'all, but look, I am what I am, okay? All right, now I want to make sure that that is not straight on there, okay? But I want to get this lined up first with the mountains. So there's a little bit of a curve over here on the side of this mountain. So I just want you to be aware of that whenever you're doing your placement. Try to line it up with this round as best you can. It doesn't line up like exactly, but it's good enough. Okay, it will work. And again, just getting a little bit of glue on this entire thing is important. That is going to be awesome. I am so freaking excited for you, Joanne. Cannot wait to hear all about it. Seriously, that's going to be amazing. Awesome. And Italy, gosh, I need to do it. Chris and I have been talking. We have a friend who spent part of his childhood living in Ireland. And he wants to go to Ireland. He's got lots of friends there. His brother lives there still. And he wants to go back and just show us around and all that stuff. And I want to do that so bad. We've got to do it. But you need like 2 weeks, really, to be able to do all the things, you know? And that's hard to do when I think Chris gets 2 weeks of vacation. So he'll have to save his up, poor thing. All right, there we go. Now, I'll set that down right there, and then I'm gonna try and have this. Yeah, so, you know, I've always been of the mindset that you prioritize what you want in life, you know? Some people travel, some people have big fancy houses, some people love sports cars or like things like that. And, you know, it's interesting to see, especially, when I was a kid, you know, my idea of what made somebody rich was much different than it is now, obviously, because I understand that, like, how much money is and things like that, right? But, like, people that went on big extravagant vacations and things like that, I always thought that those were my rich friends, you know? Their families had loads and loads of money. But that's not always true, y'all, because some people just save their money for those things. And now I realize that. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I mean, you need to see all the things, right? And when are you going to get another chance to go over and do that? That's what I want to know. But yeah, I would love to go, like, see, I don't know, some kind of castles or I don't even know what's over there. But I want to see it all. I would need to do a lot of planning because I'm a planner whenever I travel. I want to have things mapped out of the things we're going to do. I don't want to be sitting around on an expensive vacation bored or sitting in a hotel room or something silly like that. I want to be out and about. I want to be learning things. I want to be doing things and seeing the sights. And my gosh, this is so darn cute. Holy cow. I love this. So, y'all, I think y'all are going to love this one too. And, you know, I should have put a little bit of hot glue on this too, but my hot glue gun is not anywhere near heated up. So we're going to go with what we got. And, you know, I don't know if this battery's dead or what is happening here, but we're going to go ahead and let that heat up. So I want to show you something, and we're going to do a project with this later this week. This is the July craft box, okay? My July craft box, you can't get this anywhere else. It comes with this round, all of the cutouts that go on it, some ribbon, okay, and 5 paint colors. All perfect to do this whole entire project, okay? And a couple of, I think it's 3 of these makeup sponges, okay, new ones. And like I've shown you many times, you can reuse those makeup sponges, so they're not just for that single project, you can reuse it again, okay? So, check that out. You can comment the word July. And I will send you a link. Let me just make sure. Isn't it adorable? I'm so excited about this one. We're going to do it on a live. I wanted to make sure that I did it prior to my live so that I could show you a finished piece, because it's so much better, y'all, seeing it finished. I'm making sure that I have the link on there whenever you comment July, because if I don't, I'm going to have to send it to you separately. And I don't want to have to do that. I don't want you to have to wait either. Oops. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. I don't know what's going on here. Here we go. All right, let me add that to my thing. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, you can comment the word July on this post and get all the details. Isn't this super cute? Look how cute it is. Hopefully that glue is dry. Okay, we're gonna add a little tie to it. Now, my glue gun it's warming up, okay? But look, I didn't think about my glue gun because, you know, sometimes I just don't. Hi, Nicole, how are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. So I'm just using this thick jute that I love, that I bought at Hobby Lobby. I got a huge roll of it, and I love it so much because I don't have to double it up. I can just tie a knot and voila, just like that. I am gonna glue the back right here just so that it holds it a little bit extra, and then that way the little knot doesn't come undone, okay? But you can comment the word July to get the cutouts for this and to sign up for my club. If you decide that you want to become a designer like me and do exactly what I'm doing, or just get a 40% discount for yourself, you are welcome to do that as well. You can comment July and all of the information is there. I'm here to answer any questions you may have. So take full advantage of that. And I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you had a great 4th, and we'll talk soon, okay? All right. Have a great night. See ya.